You know what you don't expect. You don't expect to get advice in the middle of a field somewhere in Freiburg. But that's where I give my advice. Wherever I am, and currently I am in the middle of a field somewhere in Freiburg. Advice, what kind of advice is it that I give? I teach one thing: free will, choose love. Free will, choose love. It's as simple as it sounds. It's just free will, choose love. We like to think that things are unnecessarily complicated. We like to think that we must make life a difficult and tedious thing, where we have to prevent lots and lots of things. See, the thing that sucks in life is this having to prevent so many little things. It's up to us. We decide if we want to go through life preventing a myriad of things from happening, or if we want to go through life and just fucking love everything that happens and just see what happens next. It's not about powerlessness, loving everything. It's not about powerlessness. It's completely the opposite, in fact. It's about just deciding for yourself that you do not have to focus on stopping tons of things from happening. You can just relax and chill. And do what it is that you want to do. Because right now, the thing is, you've got an intrinsic force in you. You have your wants, your desires, your spark in you. And that spark makes you want to do stuff. And then you have the reasoning and the fear all around it telling it why it can't. And this is how it works. It goes something like this. You have to stop people from judging you. You have to stop yourself from not communicating properly. You must ensure that nobody misunderstands you. You have to make money. You have to pay rent. You have to make sure that all of those things happen before you can focus on your happiness. All of those things are limiting your freedom. They're limiting your ability to find and seek the things that you love. But above all, when you're just so focused on preventing lots of things from happening, when you're in this field of force, this, I have to force this, I have to force that, I have to force that. You're not loving anything. You're not loving paying rent. You're not loving communicating clearly or enforcing your boundaries. You're just being afraid of the opposite. And it sucks for everything, and it sucks for everyone. Because it sucks for the things that you're afraid of. It sucks for paying rent. It sucks for communicating boundaries because you're afraid of them. And they don't like me, but you're afraid of them. It sucks for you because you're afraid of them, because you're like, feel shitty that you have to prevent all this shitty stuff from happening, even though you don't really want to. So it sucks for everyone. Now we use this thing called justifications. We use justifications to justify being afraid of anything. Anything. Right? We use justifications like, oh, I have to make money, otherwise I can't afford food and stuff like that. We use justifications for things that make more sense to us. We also use justifications like this for things like, I have to say yes because otherwise I won't be liked, which maybe makes a little bit less sense. Or I have to do what this person who pays me money wants me to do, because otherwise they won't pay me money anymore. Right? We think that we have to do all of this stuff, even though we don't. But we give ourselves the justifications that we do, and then those justifications are the reasons that we give ourselves for being afraid, for preventing things. If we don't prevent this, then something worse will happen. Bullshit. With free will, you can choose love. What that means is you can just say no to, you can say fuck off to trying to prevent all the little things in life. And you can say yes to just loving them. And the thing that worries us is what happens then? What happens when we stop being afraid? What happens is love. And what happens is a greater meaning. What happens is that you actually focus on what really matters. What happens is something occurs that actually really matters. What happens is that your life will actually really matter. The things you do will actually really matter. But above all else, it's love. And when you're loving, then all of the other things that could possibly go wrong, they can't really go wrong. All of the things that can happen, they're trying to prevent. And are no longer trying to prevent. They're not mistakes. They're not accidents. They're just experiences. We think that existence is temporary and all of those things. Those thoughts are bullshit. The only real question that you have to ask yourself is, do you love or do you fear? We all live or die like a million times or whatever. Who cares? The important thing is, what experiences do you want to go through? What actions do you want to leave behind? What trail do you want to leave behind? What's going to be the history that you create? Every day we like to tell ourselves we have to get all of this right, and only if we get all of this right, then we can sleep soundly. Once we've prevented, essentially killed all of the things that we're afraid of, then there'll be happiness. We do not have to prevent anything. We tell ourselves that we do, but we do not. We do not have to be afraid. We tell ourselves that we do, but we don't. We have free will. We can choose love. And then, if you're interested in this kind of content, follow me. I create short little videos every single day to motivate us to focus on what really matters.